So today we're going to be tying up some squirmy worms. Never tied them before. I've heard they catch fish, so we're going to give this a shot. To start with, we're going to be putting in some of this lead-free round wire, just to give it some weight. You don't want to wrap it all the way to the front to the hook and bury it into the hook or into the bead. Just wrap it, and that way we have a little bit of room there at the end. Trim that off. Finish wrapping that wire around. Now we're going to take our thread. We'll be using some black ultra thread and 210. Don't want these thread to be too thin, or it's just going to tear up the material. So we're going to be using this 210. Take some wraps here towards the bead. We're going to wrap it back, lock in that wire and our thread. Wrap it back here to the end. Sure that's locked in. Trim our thread. Take some wraps back up to the front. That way our thread's up there at the front. So now for this next part, it's a little tricky. So take our wire or our threader. We'll feed that through the bead here on the front. We're going to take our squirmy worm and feed it through that. Now we're going to just take and pull some tension on the squirmy worm to stretch out that material and make it a little bit smaller. We're going to just take and pull gently that squirmy worm material through that bead. Just like that. So it looks like we damaged some of that worm there. We're just going to pull that off. And pull a little bit more towards the front there. Have about an inch and a half or so there in the front. We're going to take some loose wraps around the front just to kind of lock this material in. Slowly start working back to the back of the hook with light wraps, or your material is going to want to spin around the hook. Just going to take some light wraps here to the back. Make sure that worm stays there on the top of the hook. And now we can gradually get a little bit more tension on the hook with our thread. Back up to the front. Now we're going to go back to the back of the hook with a little bit more tension. Now we can trim off the back, about an inch and a half or so to the back. Now we're going to take some of this hairline ice dub and peacock. Use this for the body of the worm. Take that dubbing and go up to the front. May have gotten a little bit too much dubbing on here. That's alright. We'll make it work. So that's what we do. So now we're just going to put a little lock in our thread there. Do a little whip finish. About 3 turns. Now, we'll trim some of the crazy hairs here off of it. Make it look a little nicer. And that's it. So, I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's see if we catch anything. It's easy fly to tie, but hopefully it's effective, and we'll see you out there.